Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome everyone to Peace Break program from Peace Point Meditation. With me, Ven.Sophon Panyasopanoe, live from California, USA. Thank you very much of you who join the program now on YouTube and Facebook. I'd like to say hi, some of you who joining now. Like Fatu, thank you for joining. Thank you for your comment with the heart, red heart. Thank you that you love the program and joining the program. And also James Simpson. Okay, nice to see you again, James. Hello. And how everyone doing? I feel in California it's a little cool and it's winter because we just enter the winter season just yesterday in December 21st. Today 22nd, and it's almost the end of the year. That's the sometimes we have seen the hardship and difficulties from the situation of the COVID-19 pandemic, but we still can find peace and happiness in our life in different degrees, right? Because life, as I usually say, is something we are difficult to control the change and the difficulties and the uncertainty. We know that, and that's why we require the spiritual practice to heal our mind, to help our mind to understand and to feel okay what the situation. And this is what we can do the best for our mind, as the mind is the origin of the feeling of happiness or unhappiness, and it also help us to be strong to fight against the negativities that come to us in different directions. And if we see the benefit of meditation, we will see that meditation is our refuge. It's a thing that we really want to be with us all the time, right? How are you doing? I not sure that you stay home. Can you still find peace every day from your daily practice? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, James, I think you are good now. Okay, I think you're good on practice and you can be able to find your balance in life. And thank you for that, being with the program every time, every session. And with the program today, Peace Break, I would like everyone to get back to the practice again. Sometimes the session is recorded one, so I like everyone to keep your consistency. Okay, you may practice by your own. Okay, if you think the guidance is useful for you to follow, so you can tune in with the recorded one. So this is the program that help everyone to like to manage our time with our mind daily. So it may not be live every day. So today is live, so I just like to tune in and have anything new and update to let everyone to see and enhance your knowledge or wisdom about the spirituality and also the meditation tip that I will share with you today. And with today's topic, I like you to focus on something that we already knew that is about the emotion. Okay, emotion. Emotion is what we have every moment, right? We can feel peaceful, we can feel happy, relaxed. Sometimes we feel a little boring. Some situation may let us feel angry or irritated with thing that uncertain or something that is not our day, that sometimes we lose our focus, lose our peace of mind. This is the emotion that happens with ourselves all the time. It triggers from the mind, and it can rule our life if we let it stay with us without fixing. Okay, so today let's see how we can use meditation to improve our emotion, to be stable, to be positive as we wish. Okay, and I think we can look carefully into the meditation practice, what the process in meditation help us to strengthen our emotion, to manage our emotion, to be stable and smooth every moment. Let me show you the slides. And you can see here that start with the level of your happiness. Okay, your emotion, it can be different from the green one to the red one. It's just like in the hospital. If the doctor asks you how much painful you feel, how much pain you have, you can rank number 1 to number 10, right? And how about the emotion? How was your day? Okay, you may answer in your mind, today is that green or red or between. Okay, you can look at in your mind, in your feeling, but sometimes it's switching, right? Sometimes it's red, sometimes it's green, like middle. So it's up and down. So it's normal. Is nothing wrong with ourselves, right? As we are human, we always have that. Okay, but the good thing, the good way we can monitor our emotion is how we can control or manage with every moment. Okay, and people talk about the emotional intelligence. Okay, it's about how we can have the mastering in controlling emotion to be good for ourselves and others. Okay, not only ourselves but for others too. So we are looking for this thing. And this is what we have seen and learned from so far from the information, or you can Google or anything, that we talk about IQ and EQ a lot, right? IQ, that's basically that we have heard for a long time, and it's showing how smart we are, right? From the what? From the test, right? So it's the group people measure the ability to remember or understand things from the test, and the people who have a high IQ score is seem to be smart, right? Smart. But nowadays, only IQ is not really guarantee that person is the good person or successful in life. Why? Because in this pandemic, we can see even people who have a high education, who are very rich or very smart, sometimes they don't really successful in their life. And some of them, like I have seen on the news, that the doctor end his life because of COVID-19 by suicide. So this is what the IQ is not the answer to measure how successful people from that number, but rather an EQ or emotional quotient, or we can call it simple that emotion intelligence. And that is, I have seen and studied from one of the person who wrote about this story, this EQ, from Mr. Daniel Goleman. Yeah, He's the author of the book, Why It Can Matter More Than IQ. Okay, he said that people with well-developed emotional skills, okay, are also more likely to be content and effective in their lives, mastering the habits of mind that foster their own productivity. People who cannot marshal some control over their emotional life fight inner battles that sabotage their ability for focused work and clear thoughts. So now we know that EQ is very important, as it also it's like the way that to open mind is a gate for everyone to be able to have the IQ. Okay, so you see many inventor or scientists, they discover something new or the new technology from the relaxing moment, like Isaac Newton, right? He lying down under the apple tree, right? You really relax and you come up with the theory of the force, right? And Thomas Edison, for example, who have been working with the electricity with the light bulbs. So with the moment that he don't really study about it, just the moment he really relax and comfortable, and the knowledge coming from the relaxing mind or positive thoughts on that at that moment. So this you see that how important of emotion that reflect and help us to have the high IQ. And people rank the person who have high emotional intelligence in 4 categories. Okay, we start with the responsiveness, empathy, listening, and self-awareness. Okay, we have some more characteristics of the person who have high emotional intelligence. But today, just talk about the people. People talk a lot about what is the sign of people who have high EQ. The first one is responsiveness. Responsiveness, we know that is the quality of reacting quickly and positively. Reacting quickly and positively. People who have short temper, you see, when people get short temper, or sometimes we ourselves get angry easily because we lack of the self-aware. Okay, self-aware. We lack of the emotional awareness. We don't really control our emotion before we express our feeling. Okay, so people who have low EQ, they don't understand how their emotions influence their behavior. Like in the workplace, you can imagine that many of your friends or coworkers, sometimes they're good on working, but in the moment of conflict, some some misunderstanding, let people showing the negative emotion toward the people around. And uncontrollable emotions could result in mental sickness as well, such as chronic stress, frustration, fear, depression, and more. And with meditation that we practice daily, is directly to enhance the responsiveness. How? Because meditation create or produce the mindfulness skill. Okay, mindfulness skill. As we constantly aware of our mind at the one point, at the present moment, together with the comfortable feelings of the mind. And the mind becomes getting used to be with the center of the body, be with the present moment, and be responsive to every situation in positive way. After we meditate, you will see the difference. We feel like we are responsive more than before in practicing, right? So we just feel like we understand or aware around us, aware our emotion, that what we are going to say to someone, it seems to be carefully in the way that positive and nice, and we care about other people's feelings. So this is the characteristic of people who have high EQ. And with this, we can reduce the conflict in family, we can reduce the conflict in workplace or anywhere we go, because even though we can control our emotion and someone may not have high EQ like us, but we still have the awareness to understand other people. Instead of someone blame us or get angry with us, maybe because of something that we are lack of or misunderstanding, but we feel like we aware of our feeling, our emotion, because our mind is inside. We are mindful. We have responsive characteristic to respond with them, like we can forgive them, or we can maybe just walk away, or we can just understand, oh, they are still in the negative feelings, so we don't really matter or don't really engage with that feeling much. Okay, so this is the benefit of meditation that enhance the mindfulness skill and can produce and let us have the responsiveness directly once after we meditate. And it may take time to master in responsiveness. So as long as we keep practicing daily and as often as we can, so we can see how our mind develop to be responsive. The second characteristic of high EQ is empathy. Okay, empathy is, we understand that how we can understand others' emotions, that reduce drama. It may have some drama if we don't understand other people's feeling, right? And healthy and lasting friendship are built through the mutual exchange of ideas, expressing empathy and compassion. So with empathy and compassion will bond the relationship in family, friends, and co-workers. So if we can have the empathy as a part of our life, so wherever you go, it seems to be we are enduring person for anyone. Okay, because if someone get in trouble or need help, so we really care them and have the supportive feelings. Like in the pandemic right now, we know that everyone around us or even us have the same situation. We lack of hope sometimes, we are worried, we still struggle with the problems like financing, for example. And then when we meet people, we stay with other people, with friends, so we tend to talk in the way that we support each other and try to help as much as we can. Anything we can share, we can give more than getting. So the sense of sharing will be more than selfishness. Okay, from empathy, it's not the way that we support them in negative ways, but we support people around us in the positive way. And meditation itself help us to have ability to have self-love. Self-love comes from the way that our mind is pure, bright, and free from negativities. So we start to see the energy in our mind that create the positive feelings. So we can wear yourself when we meditate. And the more we meditate, we start to love ourselves, right? We love ourselves. And when we love ourselves, it's possible for us to love others too, right? So love can be shared unconditionally. And with self-love, so we can understand other people's feelings. So we tend to have the compassion, have the feeling to support other. And it's like we feel like we are in someone's shoes because we know that who's need help or they need anything from us, we can share with them, talk with them, and support them. Okay, so this is the characteristic of high EQ person that have empathy as the main behavior that help the to support or strengthen the friendship in society, to strengthen the relationship in family, and eventually our community will be live in peace. Okay, the third one that people rank of high EQ person is listening. Listening is something like sometimes we lose our this habit because we all have ideas, right? And especially when we have a lot of knowledge, people who have high education seem to have a lot of ideas and information, knowledges. When we express our ideas, there is some, if we don't control our, our emotion, so the ego will take control of our mind. Let us see ourselves at one point of view. We don't really care other people ideas or emotion. So people who have high IQ, they don't have self-focus, okay, which means that they are likely to listen to others rather than drawing conversation or circumstances to them. They also make effort to actively listen and comprehend what someone is telling them. As meditation practice, okay, get back to meditation, it generates peace and calmness. We are able to be mindfully respond people's opinions instead of we quickly express our own ideas and try to manipulate our thoughts. We would be calm and listen what others speak and value their ideas in order to keep good relationship. So this is the habit that we can create it from meditation. Okay, so it is because of the peace energy, the positive energy that arising in our mind that shape our life, shape our ideas, our speaking, our action in the way that to listen to other people better. And listening is the art of learning as well. Like when we listen to someone or some information or like any source of information, we can get the useful information, useful things from what we're listening. Okay, so in Pali language we call sutta. Sutta is mean listening. Sutta let us to discover the new idea, the new knowledge. So when we listen people more, so we start to learn from people what they're thinking, and we start to know how they think, how they feel from listening as well. And that it helps us to respond with them in what they talking about, not just from our own side of views. And the last one that people talk a lot about the high EQ is self-awareness. Self-awareness is ability to acknowledge our character, feelings, motives, and desire. So it's not only the positive side, we acknowledge our negative side as well as we observe our mind, our feelings. So self-awareness that will lies in people who have high emotional intelligence because they will be truthful to express their emotions and they can easily tell people that something that wrong with them or faults or mistakes. They express that to people. They don't really say that they always right because they have self-awareness. They know that uh, what is the flaws in themselves. Okay, and they accept that and they can say apologize people and learn from the flaws to make it better or fix it later on. With meditation practice, it helps us to directly in self-awareness. Okay, when we meditate, right, we let our mind to stay in the present moment until the mind start to be clearer and free from our thoughts and create and generate the mental clarity which enhance our right understanding. Right understanding like a clear water, we see the mirror that we can easily reflect our own self. What is our strength? What is our weakness? So we can see like a water is clear in the river. So you can see where is the rocks, where is the fish. It's pretty clear, right? So we can easily see the way of reality. Okay, we not really we call fool ourselves. Okay, we not really fool ourselves that I'm always right, I'm always good, I'm always smart. No, we see the imperfection in us, and we learn from that, and also express to others. Instead of we show people that we are good all the time, we show people that, oh, I'm great all the time, I'm your boss, I'm your father, I'm your mother, I'm always right. No, instead we learn from that and let people understand you, right? And with the pro and con in our life, so we can see the way to fix it, fix our habits, uh, fix our weakness to be better, to improve ourselves and find the balance between work and life properly. Okay, so sometimes with self-awareness, we see our emotion, something like we spend time too much on working and we're getting tired, and then self-awareness will remind us to take a rest, take a pause, and do meditation or do something like meaningfully, not really stuck in the problem. So we can see the benefit of meditation to improve the EQ or emotional intelligence. And it's all about ourselves to master our emotion in the way that to live in peace and happiness. The important thing is nobody can do for us. We have to do by our own self. If don't do now and when, right? So do it, just do it as our routine. Okay, don't think meditation is something like we need to put a schedule on it. You need to set make your time to do it. It's about your feelings. If you're feeling right, if you can feel calm, comfortable, the time is not the important thing. Time is not matter. The matter is your emotion, your feeling. Starting with the calmness, starting with the relaxation. Just let your environment to be peaceful first, and then the things around us will create the good environment for us to meditate. You can find the good environment by take a walk or do some cleaning or talk with your beloved one in the positive stories. That's also starting point to practice meditation. And while we talking, speaking, walking, standing, or do anything, we can meditate as well. Any posture, it can be the meditation practice. It seems to be easy, right? So not necessarily to be maybe half an hour or 10 and 20 minutes. Maybe just 1 minute is enough for you if you feel comfortable, relaxed, and really detached from something that also negative. And we can easily to control our emotion if we practice meditation daily, regularly. Okay. This is what I would like everyone to learn from today, like how meditation helps to boost our EQ. So it's just there. It's just like we do it, we will get it. If we don't do it, we don't get it. Okay. Don't don't feel like EQ is just we need to put our effort to make it or find a book to read and what is the EQ and what we can do to get it. Just do one thing, it's just do nothing. Okay. Do nothing is mean to allow the mind to let go. The mind, when it's letting go something crowded, like problems, negative things, thoughts, is a way to welcome the positive energy. The positive energy is a source of energy that will welcome the characteristic of EQ to ourselves. It's not just 4 things that I talk about today. It's more than that. Like we have open mind. We can be the good example of everyone. It's also the characteristic of EQ. And also we are person who are happy at all time, and anyone would like to stay with us, stay close to us, because we spread peace, spread the positive energy around. Okay. Or even people who have negative mind don't really bother us much. Okay. Like I have experienced that when I go to the place that many people, like sometimes that are unskillful, like really mean or something, like in the gang or something, I feel like they don't really bother me. They just leave me or something like that. So because of we have the peace energy more than them, and peace energy will shed away the negative energy. So don't worry. Maybe it takes time for you. Maybe sometimes you see the problems in where we live and people around you, but just keep practicing meditation. Eventually we see the benefit and allow the peace energy to work for the mind. Okay. All right. If you have any comment, if you have any your own experience about EQ, so you can share with me, or if you have any question about this, so you may ask me on the chat box under Facebook or YouTube as well. Now, I think it's good time for us to cultivate peace, to welcome peace energy or positive feelings back to our mind through meditation practice, to create and develop our EQ from the practice. Okay, are you ready? Are we joining now? You may type 1 for me to let me know that you are ready. Okay. Right. Now prepare yourself to meditate. Thank you, Amy, for typing 1. Right. Now find your own comfortable position. You can sit any posture you like. Now we sitting at home Don't worry about anything. Any posture, let us feel relaxed, balanced, and you feel you like it. Okay? If you like this posture, just do it. Right? And now, once we get our own comfortable position, very softly and very gently, close our eyes. Let us close our eyes softly and gently, as if we are going to fall asleep. Maintain our awareness. Welcome our attention back to ourselves with the present moment, with comfortable feelings, with our own sitting posture, that we feel relaxed, feel comfortable, serene with the present moment at a nice environment at our home. Let us take a moment to prepare our mind by take some time to observe our body. We start to relax the muscle of our head, relax the muscle of our forehead, down to our face, our chin, and our jaws. Relax the muscle of our neck, shoulders, arms, all the way down to the tip of fingers. Relax the muscle of our chest, back, down to our abdomen, to our hips. Slowly move our attention down to our legs. Relax the muscle of our legs all the way down to the tip of the toes. Relaxed. Let us enjoy the relaxation with our body. Take it easy to adjust our body to find the most comfortable position, to find the way we can let go of tension, let go of tension and stress from the body. We can repeat the relaxation once again to relax the muscle from the tip of the toes all the way up to the head until we feel every muscle in the body is fully relaxed. There's no sign of tension at all. Once our body is free from all tension, we start to feel the body becoming lighter and spacious by its own. We feel like our body becoming merged with the air around. We could feel we are so light so spacious. We just simply maintain our relaxation. Keep our mind calm with the present moment. Let us let go everything from the mind. Simply maintain our mind calm with the comfortable feelings and let go all worries, all concern from the external world. At this moment onward, we are going to allow our mind to find peace within. Let our mind to cultivate peace by its own. We just do nothing, just be neutral. Let our mind naturally rest. Feel ourselves sitting alone in the vast and open space. No one else around us. Sitting alone, but we feel not lonely, as we feel so secure, so relaxed and refreshed, with the feeling of peace, cheerfulness, and relaxation. We allow our mind to easily let go all burdens. We just simply maintain our mind calm with the present moment, with ourselves at the place we feel comfortable, such as on the top of a mountain, at the place we feel relaxed and free. Let us embrace the good feelings here and now. We don't let our mind to stay outside. We just welcome the mind back to its home, where it's the center of the body. Some of us may feel comfortable to maintain our mind at the center of the body. We can easily and simply rest our mind at the center of our stomach. With a feeling of emptiness and spaciousness within, we just rest our mind at the center space or anywhere inside where we feel most comfortable, with the calmness, with the relaxation, full of awareness that we can embrace the good feeling every moment. Embrace the positive feelings consciously. We also observe our center of the body by taking some deep breaths. Just feel free and simply allow the fresh air to take into our body through our nose, slowly move down through our lungs, all the way down to the center space. Slowly breathe out. When we breathe out, we feel we release the negative feelings out of the mind. We let the mind to relax at the center of the body. We may enjoy the breathing in and out to observe our center of the body, observe our center space, where is the home of the mind. We just don't worry about exact location of the center. Just feel comfortable inside, wherever we feel comfortable. Stay our mind at the comfort as long as we can. If the mind wanders, don't worry. We just simply bring the mind back with the comfort and relaxation, or with the bright shining object we imagine in the mind, like bright shining full moon, the bright shining star, or the bright shining sun. If someone don't want to imagine anything, you may simply maintain the mind at the center space with the calmness, with the relaxation consciously. If the worrying thoughts arises at the sound, we can repeat the mantra to chase away the sound from outside, from the worrying thoughts. To just softly repeat the mantra from within. Sammarahang, Sammarahang, Sammarahang. We may repeat the mantra over and over many times as we like. Allow the mantra to soften our mind until our mind is becoming free from our thoughts. Try our best to keep our mind calm. If the mind wanders again, we may repeat the mantra or visualize the bright shining object. Feel with the present moment, with the positive feelings consciously as long as we can. Let our mind to be purified by itself. We don't need to force our mind. We don't want to get anything. Just be neutral. Embrace the good feelings from inside. Now, let us enjoy our inner peace in silence. Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang. Let us continue our peace at the center space. Embrace the positive feelings consciously. Allow our mind to be free, to be pure and bright by its own. Once our mind is becoming stiller, becoming refined further, peace and happiness will grow automatically from within. It will arise from the center of the body, where is the origin of peace. It is the resource of true happiness. Let us feel so relaxed, so content, as our body and mind becoming oneness, becoming the peaceful spaciousness. Peace and happiness will grow by its own. We just embrace and observe our peace and happiness consciously with no expectation. Just naturally allow the mind to expand peace and happiness. We start to feel the body and mind becoming expansive. It is a sense of freedom that the mind getting in peace and happiness further. Peace and happiness getting bigger and expansive. Let peace and happiness to grow by its own. Cover our whole mind and body. Let it becoming the radiant of peace, with full of love and kindness. It is the unconditional love and compassion that we can share with all living beings around us, wherever they are. Let peace energy that full of love and kindness to reach them. May all living beings around us, living in a city, the state, the countries, every countries around the world, every part of the world, encircling the whole world. May all living beings around the world be happy and peaceful. May they all be free from suffering and danger. May they all be safe, live in peace and harmony. We share love and kindness with people around the world to be happy, live in peace and harmony. May they all be safe from COVID-19, be healthy, and live long. May peace energy becoming radiant and encircling the whole universe to eliminate all negativities from the world, to welcome happiness, harmony back to the world, to shed away the hardship and difficulties from the world. That peace and happiness to share with our beloved ones who is living or passed on. May they all be peaceful, be happy, be well, full of love and kindness. If our beloved ones pass away, may they all rest in peace. Let us embrace our peace and happiness within at the center space, so bright and clear, so radiant, happy and peaceful. Let us make a wish for ourselves with the power of peace and happiness, with our purity of our mind. May our life be fulfilled with happiness, peace, success. May we be happy, be well in life, full of wisdom that can help us to resolve all problems easily. Let us make a wish for ourselves in the positive way for a while. We maintain our mind at the center space with peace and happiness within. At the end of session, let us carefully and softly expand our awareness from the center space through the surroundings. We just simply observe our body, our physical senses, that we can hear the sound of environment. We can move our body. We can feel the warm air around us, while our mind maintains peaceful inside. Now, very softly and very gently, whenever we are ready, slowly open our eyes. Okay, you may maintain your mind at the center of the body. You may stretch your body to make sure that you can feel comfortable again. How do you feel now? Can you find your inner peace? Can you stay at the center the whole period, or anything new for your experience? Thank you everyone for being part of Peace Together. The world needs peace, and whenever we meditate together, we create the group energy of peace. Okay, sometimes we can notice that meditate alone may be not enough energy to solve the problems. If we meditate together, the peace energy will meditate and it generate and connect each other, so we can use it for ourselves. Okay, When we share love and kindness as well, we don't really lose our energy, but instead we gain more energy from spreading peace, because it's a compassion, it's a way we sharing, it's another action of sharing, it's another positive energy we create from sharing. And we can easily gain the characteristic of high emotional intelligence. It doesn't matter how much IQ we have, but if we have high EQ, so we gain and control our emotion, control our happiness to stay with us every moment, right? This is what we can learn from meditation. So if you like to have the high EQ, meditate often, and then our life will be easy. Our situation will be easy to handle. And we are going to love ourselves, love people around us more. We can have the protection for ourselves to deal with problem and uncertainty. And we can find the better decision to deal with the world, with the problems we have. It becoming better than before, okay? It may not be quicker than we wish, but just understand the way of the problem, the way that we can solve the problem with our positive mind. Okay, little by little, bit by bit, until we can master on it. Okay, I would like to give you the blessing. You may rest your mind at the center of the body, close your eyes. With the power of peace that we have gained today, with the power of purity of my teacher and myself, may all power, peace, and purity becoming the brightness in your mind to bring you happiness, success in your life. May you be healthy, wealthy, be successful in whatever you wish, and may you be safe from COVID-19. May you be can find the longevity in life. May you can find the good energy from meditation, and may you be able to attain the inner peace within yourself. May you can attain the wisdom inside yourself easily without delay. Thank you very much. Before I leave, I would like to announce you the coming up the event for full moon meditation on Tuesday night 7 to 8:30. It's on December 29 Pacific time from California. Please join us. The program is very important that we can have the energy from the nature, from the full moon, okay, by Venerable Panyasopanoe. So he will give us the energy of peace that we meditate together and something new that we can learn from his wisdom. Tuesday, December 29, 2020, 7 to 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for joining the program. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, Marga, James Simpson, John Chabot, and many of you who joining at the beginning, Amy, okay, Lisa, okay. Thank you for joining, Losa. Thank you for joining, Fatu. Thank you for joining. Have a good night from California. Have a great day, everyone. Be safe, be strong, be safe, and be sound. Have a good night. Bye-bye. See you next time.